Hello there! This is your friend Robato. We're going to talk about Miss Universe Philippines, my final forecast, or my official statement. Oh my ganon. This is the very first time that I really feel unsure, apprehensive. I am a little bit feeling awkward because it's a pre-taped event and, somewhere out there are already some people who knew by now who won the game, who won the pageant. Na naglalabas ako ng aking top 5, tapos pinagtatawanan nila ako niya, di ba? No. You see? So medyo, I feel a little bit anxious and basta hindi ako confident. This is the very first time. In 2015, I was very confident. 2016, I was very confident with Maxine Medina. She's not really the favorite, but I chose her, and that's where I started. And in 2017, Rachel Peters, she's also not that popular back then. She was not among the heavy favorites of majority of the vloggers and the bloggers in the pageant world. And I also got her. In 2018, of course, everybody's choice was Catriona Gray. And her strong competitor back then was Michelle Gumabo. 2019, I was torn between Gazzini and Patricia Magdano. But in the end, I chose Patricia for Miss Universe and Gazzini Ganados for Miss International. And as we know, the result was the opposite. But I supported Gazzini all the way to Miss Universe pageant, and Patricia also. I was able to interview her live sa loob ng Miss Universe, ng Miss International venue, because I was there. I was given a pass as member of the press. O, diba? Now, it was a close fight among maybe 4 or 5 of my early favorites or my front runners. If you still remember, I have released my video, which is all about my last 2 standing and my 8 front runners. This is it. And it's really very difficult to determine who would emerge as the winner because may kanya-kanya silang galing. Now, himay-himayin muna natin. I would give you my insight and my choices for the interview, for the preliminary interview, and then another one for swimsuit and another one for gown. And then we will combine all them together to come up with our final list. That final list is still a mystery until now. I've not yet, made up my mind kung sino ba talaga ang aking gustong manalo. I mean, kung sino talaga yung mananalo. I have, of course, my choices kung sino yung gusto kong manalo. Iba yung kung sino yung feel ko na pipiliin nilang manalo. So, after a few minutes, nakapag-isip-isip tayo ng mabuti. Then I would give you, most probably, the girls that I want to win. And I believe have a better chance of making it through the final rounds of the Miss Universe pageant. So, let's start right now. Kaloka ang interview segment. Lahat sila magagaling. I must say that all of them did well. Even Batangas and Manila. You know what? Let's stop bashing Batangas and Manila. I think they are the heavily bashed candidates of this batch. Manila for being so kalog, as if katropa-tropa lang daw niya yung mga judges according to some comments. And si Batangas naman for speaking Tagalog. And a lot of people say that Tagalog na nga hindi pa maibigay ng ayos yung sagot. But for me, we have to lift their spirit instead of breaking their hearts into pieces. Siyempre, pag nababasa nila masakit. In the first place, they were allowed to join the pageant. Ibig sabihin, nag-get nila yung criteria na kinakailangan para makasama sa finalists. And it's easy to understand. Malaking factor or big part ng paghahanap sa magiging representative ng Philippines to Miss Universe ang galing sa pagsagot. Ang galing sa interview. But it is not all there is to this pageant. It is not all there is to winning the crown of Miss Universe Philippines. Andyan pa rin yung magpapakita ng kagandahan, magpapakita ng alindog sa kanyang swimsuit. Yung pagiging totoo, di ba yan ang binibenta ng production? So, i-welcome natin sila ng ayos at huwag nating pagtawanan. Okay po, yan ay isa lamang na munting kahilingan para pampagood vibes sa magiging resulta ng pageant na ito. At sana, pampaswerte rin sa ating Miss Universe, Miss Universe journey. Kasi yung representative natin, among Pinoys, it is not only the journey of the Miss Universe Philippines winner. It's also our journey. Diba? So, kailangan natin ng pampagood vibes. Now, it doesn't mean that I liked their performances during the Q&A segment. Pero, hindi yun daan para wasakin ko ang kanilang mga pagkatao. Okay po? So, maybe 3 or 4 lang yung hindi ko talaga nagustuhan among all the candidates. Ibig sabihin, magaling yung batch ngayon when it comes to rhetorics, when it comes to public speaking, when it comes to expressing themselves. So, let's not beat around the bush. Here are the candidates who I liked the most sa Miss Universe Philippines 2020 preliminary interview. Okay. Now, ayokong magpakabog sa Miss Universe Philippines. So, kung pre-recorded sila, pre-taped din tayo. Okay, so sinunod ko ito kagabi. And, panoorin mo natin. Let's mention some candidates. They deserve special recognition. I can't name them all. I'll just name a few. So we have Miss Muntinlupa. Siya yung tipong pwedeng DJ sa mga love radio, love music radio, FM. And her voice is really soothing. You just close your eyes and you will feel relaxed. So ideal voice-over siya sa mga ads ng spa. Ganon. But may laman ang kanyang mga sinasabi. Kasabay ng magandang boses niya. Next is, who else? Miss Marinduque. Yeah, basta I like it. I like her. Next is Camarines Sur. I like her dress. I like her voice. It reminds me of Miriam Kembao. Kahit yung mga hagi-hagi kick niya. Eksakto USD rin siya. We also have Aklan. Yun nga lang, ang hindi ko gusto sa Aklan and some other candidates, when they were asked what color do they think symbolize a phenomenal woman, am I right? She didn't choose any color. So, I really don't like answers na ganun na tinatanong ko kung ano, specifically kung ano. And then you would say all, sort of that. I don't like it. So, dun lang siya medyo sumemplang sa akin. Because I'm looking for someone who is fearless. Just like you. Albay, also, and she's pretty. Batanes. Siya talaga yung she melted my heart upon hearing her story. Nung pagpunta niya sa Manila through a cargo vessel, she was very simple. Ang galing-galing niya mag-explain. Cebu City. Galing. Biliran. I like her outfit. Waist up. Yung bababa is no for me. Pasay City. She was also very eloquent. Who else? Of course, Miss Oriental Mindoro. I am also from Oriental Mindoro, from Calaban City. A representative, Doc Adi, as she is fondly called by a lot of people, speaks from the heart. An epitome of a true empowered woman. She's very sophisticated. She has class. She has substance. She has the confidence. She speaks well. She knows exactly what she's talking about. So, I'm 100% sure that she placed prominently in the rankings of the judges. And I'm really hoping that she makes it to the top 16 and then move forward. Now, let's go to my top 8. My previous top 8. Doon sa aking video na, how do you call that? My front runners and my last two standing. Unahin natin si April Smith. To be honest, I like her beauty. I want her to win. I want her to represent the Philippines so that for the very first time we have a woman of color that would represent all of us Pinoys on the Miss Universe stage. But sadly, I think she is the weakest performer among my 8 frontrunners. The next one is Michelle Gumabo. Siya yung tipong parang alam na niya yung tanong na ibibigay sa kanya. Dahil katatapos na ng tanong, meron agad siyang sagot. Like, about the color, it was so quick. It was so quick. And kailangan natin yun sa isang kandidata. Yung mabilis mag-isip. So I like her. I think she remains strong. And that's where she really excels in. Sa interview portion. So, malakas pa rin ang hold niya sa taas ng rankings natin with her performance. And I like to dress. She's very confident. One thing that I don't like is that she would always toss her head. And she would always fix or brush her hair. Hand brush. Yun. It should not be done, you know. Alam-lalo na nasa harap ng mga judges. Well, in this case, maybe they are friends with some of the organizers, some of the people there. You know, that they could just really feel relaxed and be as natural as they can be because of that bond. You know what I mean? Pauline Amelix. She's so charming. When she smiles, you also smile. She's a very charismatic woman. And ang sarap-sarap pakinggan pag siya nagsasalita. She's eloquent. She's a good speaker. Her answer doesn't stop when she answered already the question. She was still able to explore her answer. Yun, so I think she also nailed the interview portion so well. One thing that I don't like about it is the outfit. Yun. So wala man pakialam yun sa points o meron, hindi ko siya gusto. Isabella Ismael. I like the way she talks. She speaks with authority. She catches your interest. She magnetizes you. I didn't like the bulky outfit, but I really liked the whole interview with her. Next is Sandro Lamanan. You know, Miss Manila is being bashed by a lot of netizens for being so casual, so relaxed, you know. So I am mentioning Miss Manila because Sandra Lamanon had the same relationship with the interviewers during that moment. She was also doing a lot of hagi-kick moments. She was also very galaw-gaw. She was also very cheerful. She was in her jolliest mood. And as if she's like talking to her barkadas. And nababash si Miss Manila, pero siya hindi. And because of the language, because of the beauty, because of the looks. So, hindi siya masyadong tinutuligsa, kumbaga ng mga netizens. Because of that difference. Which is unfair. Kahit pa sabihin mas magaganda yung sagot ni Sandra kaysa sa Miss Manila. So parang sa English mode, minsan nakukuha tayo doon, di ba? Yun. Next is Miss Cavite. She's good. Siya yung tipong parang pwedeng i-guest sa TED. Di ba? Para siyang lecturer sa isang napakalaking universidad o sa isang malaking kumpanya. So, magaling siya, pero parang merong wall sa pagitan niya ng mga interviewees. Especially if she will be sent to Miss Universe Philippines, to Miss Universe pageant. She would come off as what she really is, you know, an intelligent woman. Na yun nga lang, medyo may boundary. Because of that strict and serious peg. Yun, parang gano'n. And her outfit, it looks like it represents her personality, her being her. She told everyone that she is how do you call this? A bisexual. So maybe that's a representation of herself, of her true self. Because the other one looks like a skirt and the other one looks like pants. Long pants. Am I the only one who sees that? Another one. Who else? Si Miss Mateo. She's beautiful. And just got the major award here at the swimsuit competition. She won best in swimsuit, to be exact. Her hair was a little bit distracting, but it doesn't mean that I didn't like it. Actually, I liked it. In any way, it didn't really affect her performance. She was still able to mesmerize me. She could really explain her thoughts well. I just don't think that she was at par with the triumvirate of Miss Bohol, Miss Quezon City, and Miss Parañaque. But she was good, and she was very charming. And the last but not the least is Miss Eliza Malinaw. For me, I think she should have left her bag sa sa lobby na kung saan nandun yung mga candidates. Hindi ba siguro mawawala yun doon? I don't think that that is a good idea to bring your bag as you're answering questions from a panel of judges. So yun. And then bigla na lang nawala yung bag, napapunta na lang sa table ng mga judges. Maybe someone grabbed it, or maybe someone just crawled to get her bag so that the cameras couldn't catch him, or something to that effect. Ayun, and then she was very, very apologetic. She would always say, I'm so nervous, I'm so nervous. You should not have said those things if you're in a formal interview. The environment is very casual, candid, but in general, it's still a formal interview because it is judged. And she was speaking in Tagalog, she was speaking in English. And I don't see anything wrong with that. As long as you could explain your thoughts, your views. And I think she was able to do that, especially sa latter part. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, as I promised, here is how I ranked my 8 frontrunners for their interview performances. Okay, so without further kuda, masyado na tayo maraming kuda, I'm gonna give you now my rankings of this frontrunners in the swimsuit and gown competitions. I think Eliza has a chance of, but I have to finally choose the one that I feel deserves the spot to represent all of us, to represent the Philippines in the Miss Universe stage. It's